Hey guys, this is Spark Plus Ultra here, and this is part 3 on what if Deku had Infernape's powers. I hope you guys like it, and hope you like and subscribe. And let's go! Okay, Izuku Midoriya and Kendo are in other class are talking and about, and then they sit down, and I am here, All Might coming through the door and saying, I am here, walking like a hero. And the whole class goes astounded because All Might, especially Deku, because he still has that fanboy crush thing. Fanboy thing. And All Might tells the students it's time for the hero course. And they are going to be using their hero gear and hero costumes. Yeah, and I'll try and make the best explaining for Izuku's new gear. Okay. His flare gauntlets are modified to are guarding from bullets and heavy attacks, and he can also use it to release the flames on the biggest level, like, how can I say it, like blast burn. And his blaze shoes are made to keep his flames from burning his feet, I guess. And his modified lightweight suit is made for close range light attacks, and it's made for its heat resistance. So yeah. And you're wondering why? Because some of Deku's fire, some of his attacks are based on fire, and the flare gauntlets are very important to it. And let's go. And he is walking out of the room and sees all the other classes with their costumes, and sees Kendo's and says, now that's a style of, that is a awesome costume, Kendo. And Gendo says, thanks. And she says, your costume looks great as well. And sees, then Oraka comes out and wow, you guys look amazing, she says, and yeah. And she says, I should be more, more thinking on how, about my suit. Hey, it's no problem. I mean, my suit is, is not as complete as anything, but it's like this. Other martial arts are not complete, but they can be made to be. And that's a wise saying, I would say, for myself. Then All Might draws the heroes and villains, and like in canon, it's Izuku and Ochako, and Bakugo and Ida. And Izuku had not met Bakugo, but he can see his anger and just take a guess on how he plays. And Izuku and Ochako start forming a plan to get in and stop the bomb. And then All Might says, ready, go! And as they come through the window, and Izuku sees, and then Bakugo jumps out and surprise attack, and attacks Izuku, and Izuku blocked his explosion with its gauntlet and tells Ochako, go ahead, I'll keep him busy. And the fight is on. And Bakugo sees that his gauntlets are similar to his, but uses a different style. And both of them are dodging their attacks. Bakugo dodging Izuku's roundhouse, and Izuku dodging one of Bakugo's explosions. And then he is going to use, then Bakugo side sweeps Izuku's leg, and then, you can't. Then Bakugo says, you may be reliant on, you're too reliant on your kicks. Then Izuku says, then let me show you what makes me so strong. Then he uses a flaming wheel counter. Using his momentum, he makes a wheel of flame and circling and hitting Bakugo, pushing him straight forward, backwards to the wall. Bakugo and Bakugo says, "Oh, bad. You're going to do better than that." And Izuku then Bakugo uses his grenade gauntlet and try dodging this. And Izuku is making Izuku is making the kanji for fire. Obajichi. And he shoots and they both of their attacks turn big explosion. And All Might says, "Don't do that. Don't do that again. Or that would be a disqualify." And Kendo says, that one was not one of his big ones. And All Might says, "Really? Really? How so?" Kendo explains that was his, in saying fire blast. He made it out of it. He makes a kanji makes a fire and shoots it and makes a kanji out of it. That is one of his minor ones. He's just holding back a lot. But he still doesn't have to do that. Yeah, that's the thing. But luckily, that was more of a distraction than a attack. When it dissipated, Bakako looks around, says, "Where the hell did he go? That shitty monkey!" And when Izuku went to the stairs and heard Uraka telling him that she found it, and went upstairs and helped her out, and they both, Ida trying to get it away from them, but Izuku uses a fire vortex to keep him at one place, and Uraka captures it, and Ida says, "No, the bomb!" And I guess Momo says that Ida should get it because he did not do less destructive than, yeah. And here comes Moneta, the purring out style. And Moneta is telling the guys that he can see all the girls and leaving out Jiro, and there's the trigger for Zuko's rage. People who are just that, I can't. And he grabs Moneta's head and tells the other guys, "Hey guys, I think we need to, me and him have a little talk." And they both leave out of there, and Moneta gets the shit kicked out of him, and writes a note and put it through the hole and telling girls that I got your back. And here comes the USJ arc. And they both are going, when that teleport guy, I don't know his name, but he put Deku in the water rescue area. And this is where Deku's powers does not work in some ways, because, well, fire gets extinguished by water, yeah. And Tsuyu saved Deku from being, well, killed from that guy. And he thanks Suyu for saving him. And does how would their quirks fare with telling them how their quirks work. Okay. And Asui tells how her quirk works. She can do anything that a frog can, and Mineta is telling them that his quirk is called Papa, and Zuko nearly laughs out of that, but he keeps his composure out of that. And Mineta says, "Hey, stop! I know what my quirk is. I didn't want to do my introduction with this." And he says he's sorry, but you kind of have the funniest quirk in that one. And Nezuko tells them that his quirk is Flaming Monkey. And yeah. And he got a idea for this situation. And he goes on the boat and uses a move. Fire Oath! The gauntlets travel through the ground and fire spews out of the ground and making the biggest fire oath Zuko is concentrating all 3 fire oaths to the middle of the water, and they both jump, and Asui jumps and grabs them to safety. And Mineta throws his balls in the whirlpool, catching all the villains with ease. And here comes one of Zuko's times of anger. When he sees Eraserhead battered and bruised, nearly killed by the Nomu. And Shigaraki almost tried to, kill Suyu. And this is almost at Ozuku's near anger level. But to tap it off, and Shigaraki, when he tries to take a punch at Shigaraki, he says, and Nomu punched Izuku with enough force like a 10,000 NASCARs that hit. And Izuku remembers the time when he was at the Muay Thai orphanage. All the kids saying, "Watch out, it's that kid with that dangerous quirk," and picking on him, telling him that he's a monster, giving him pain. And this is where Izuku unleashed it and says, "You're dead." And there's one. He has an oath that he won't kill anybody, but with the Nomu, it's a different case. Because when he heard Aizawa said that his quirk is not, the strength is literally of him, that is similar to All Might's strength. And so he's gonna, and Izuku gives a punch to the head to the Nomu. The Nomu punch and gives him a gut to the punch to the gut, and then hits him to the ground. And Izuku, using his tail, makes the Nomu trap fall, and going all, I call this one the Burning Fury. This gives him to attack in a berserker rage. And then the Nomu kicks him off. And they both are and Shigaraki is saying, his speed and strength has increased again. Whenever he takes damage, he gets stronger. And the Nomu and Izuku are punching at the same pace. And Izuku dodged his other punch and grabs the Momo's head so you can regenerate at a fast pace, huh? Then let's see if you can survive this. Fire burning. Blast burn. The heat. And Shigaraki gets angry and says, "No, the Noma. That brat. Is a strength that can be a near power that can even match All Might." This angers Shigaraki, but the heroes came. And the Shadow Quirk guy tells him that the heroes are here. It's time to leave, Shigaraki. And Shigaraki reluctantly gets out of there. And All Might sees Izuku. And Izuku is not knocked out. That's not good. And sees the UA kids. And Kendo says, "I never see Izuku get this angry before." Maybe it's because Azawa and Asui were going to be killed. It's just that. Yeah. She says, you need to calm him down. That's for sure. And All Might says, or try to knock him out.